Hi, I'm Garrett Friesen, and this is my final exam questions that I'll answer this morning. So, for question number one about our favorite topic, I think mine was the application of microbes, but more specifically, the water treatment part of it. I thought the water treatment methods were very interesting to learn about. I also did my research presentation about this, so I got a little bit of extra information and how it works and what it can really help with. But it's also a really important aspect of my future career in the feed industry. There's a lot of emphasis on sustainability and waste control. So I think understanding the process of treating water and keeping it safe and recyclable is going to be a really important goal for me in the future to be able to implement that into any of the manufacturing facilities which I end up at. For the second question, if the unknown microbe came from an environmental sample, I think it'd be important to isolate the unknown first. So using a profile or a protein profile, if possible, would also be a good way to understand the phenotype of the microbe. And then also a serological test would help to find the structure of the microbe. So to understand what the microbe represents in nature, finding any observations in nature, such as colored masses, or understanding where it's from, the nutrients it thrives on or lives on, would also be helpful. For number three, on educating someone on vaccines, I would definitely start with presenting how introducing a small strain, a small amount to the body helps the body adjust and prepare for the possibility of infection or illness. And I think that's typically a widespread knowledge for people on vaccines, but I would definitely put it in as well to discuss the benefits of vaccinations on the rest of the surrounding population and how you can get immunity even if not everybody's vaccinated, but if a majority of the people are. It really helps to bring down the rates of infection or illness in that population. For number four, so microbes help to alter immunity, digest, and live normally with the normal microbiota. Microbes not only help inside the body, but also by keeping our environment clean through decomposition and recycling of nutrients. There's also microbes that cause harm, such as pathogens causing disease within humans. And there are also many, in my opinion, this is an important topic. The pathogens causing disease in animals, either if that's death or makes it harder to harvest products for the animals. I think that's a really detrimental aspects of pathogens as a human race, having the issues with the animals that we eat and that we can raise. That causes a lot of issues. But while disease is never good, it always allows for more research to occur, and it helps aid antibiotic and vaccination development, whether that's in animals or in humans. It's always good to be able to understand what's happening and to get an idea of how we can change that. So number five, there's biogeochemical cycling, which includes the recycling of carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus through the ecosystem. There's water treatment with microbes to determine or to deteriorate solids into inorganic compounds. There's also backyard composting to help reduce the waste at homes by degrading organic compounds used by families every day. There's the use of microbes to eliminate pollutants by degrading pollutants such as oil spills on the coast. And then there's several different food production aspects, but I chose the food aspect of beer that uses yeast to fermentation and the use of simple sugars to produce CO2. And so those are my 5 questions for the final exam. And on this class, I really enjoyed all the different aspects of it. There's several topics that I think I'll carry with me throughout the rest of my life in my future career. But overall, it was really enjoyable, and having the lab as well made the class very hands-on and enjoyable for me as well. So thank you.